Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Cyclist Tactics. We're on episode number 18. Christopher Ward has leveled up after our last race, finally reaching level 2. And Christopher Ward is somebody that, looking at how he is, potential level 9, okay, sure, that's nice and all, but that's not amazing. And I've seen other young hotshots that are A, a little further along, and B, have much better potential than Ward does overall. And therefore, I'm not going to be hanging on to Ward. This is going to be Ward's last couple races with the team. I don't know which of the two races, if either, that Ward will be involved in, but I do know that both involve climbing. And therefore, I'm going to go ahead and dedicate this point to Mountain for Ward so that Ward can get a bit of a boost in the climbs and go from there. Give us a little something more. Ward only has 5 attack points. That is crazy low. We definitely don't need recovery with what is coming. I'm guessing we'll get 5. We do. I suppose that's going to have to do. Or do we get more than 5 going elsewhere? We can get 6. We can give us a single boost to how far we go, and that certainly increases the time trial performance, but not much else. Going to 6 doesn't matter when you only have 5. Okay, I suppose that's going to have to do it. Ooh, so I'm kind of looking forward to this now. There's only 6 teams at this one. It's a hilly mountain. There's 4 climbs along the way, including 2 early climbs that could split the field well before the finish. And then you do have a steep finish on this one, so having that mountain rating could be really important in the final stages of this. But there's only 6 teams here, and they're really low ranked. I mean, we're 3rd highest ranked of the 6 teams that are here. Only 3 teams are actually bringing 4 riders, so there's another bonus, another advantage. It does look like 2 of the teams have level 2 mountain guys. Yeah, so mountain level 2 for Valentini and Filipov. That's going to be tough to beat, but Ortega has the one for ascending and for descending, so that's going to give him a little bonus. After that, you figure Ortega's got a feature somewhere around 3rd or 4th favorite for this, potentially. And with 3 mountain guys plus 1 flat guy, I figure we should amount to something in this race. We'll see. I'm going to take the risk early on that the first 2 climbs are not going to be decisive, and I'm going to push myself backwards. Meanwhile, I will bring Pavlov forward to help control, but not while we're climbing. I want Pavlov to control in the flat, so we're going to actually put Pavlov back as well for now. We're already starting to see a breakaway form, but of course we cannot go with it, as we have opted to take the main group and go with it and see how that treats us. And this could be interesting. So 2 riders go off the front. If they do themselves in, go a little too deep, they're out of contention. And for some reason, there are already 6 riders suffering. Are these 6 riders who really can't climb? Could we already be in a group of 13 and I have 4 of the riders there, meaning we will definitely see a top 10? Yeah, we're only 1 turn in. Let's calm down. Just as I suspected, it was way too early for that to already be big splits, but a couple riders are off the back, and it looks like more will be split. And the 2 riders off the front, we are already catching one of them. Bit of a push here to eclipse his first hill, and that is going to take some out of the legs of everybody with the exception of Ortega. But you can see now a peloton of 17 chasing 1, and we're still in a nice comfortable position with the first and maybe the 2nd worst climb of the day out of the way. 2nd or 3rd arguably. Breakaway is done. Now 18 riders back together. Everybody else is falling off a bit. So 18 in contention. We've got 4 of them. That's actually a really good start to this race. Not everybody's going to make it, but we are going to go straight past this hill for the most part, and I think I should be able to get everybody up and over. Straight through the second climb. Now just 17 left in the peloton. Also, only a handful of riders at the front, everybody else at the back, and it is time that I make a move now that we're through that second climb. That move bringing Pavlov forward for the front sector to come, or flat sector to come, that is. There's definitely a bit of intensity to the movement right now. I can see this going pretty fast, and I can see us getting into that next climb pretty early and seeing some aggressive behavior out there as we're making some really large moves. We're really high tempo, which means I do think it's time we start moving forward. I'm going to get Pavlov into the relays at the top, but I need to start bringing these guys forward, at least my two support guys. So I'm going to bring myself forward and Christopher Ward forward. I'm going to leave Ortega one more turn at the back to maximize his chances. We'll have a couple leaders as alternates or ready to pull it back in the event that things don't go according to plan. And now all of a sudden, now they decide to take it easy on this turn. Oh boy, here we go. So that next climb, and we immediately pedal to the metal. We are going full gas here. Pavlov having to literally give everything he's got to get up here, and we see our first split already. So here we go. It's on. And I'm really glad we made a move to come forward. Ortega could actually go further at attack, but I'm not planning on doing that. That means 2 riders have been dropped, now down to 15 in contention for this race. Morelli goes a little further than what Pavlov is capable of following, so Pavlov, we're going to set him just that little bit further back, and we'll see what happens. And there you go, peloton blows up near the top of the third climb of the day. I did say that this was going to be pretty decisive. I figured maybe it's the second hardest climb of the day, and we are now down to 8 riders. I have 3 of them in the front group. That's looking pretty good odds for top 10, but my character and Ward are both feeling it pretty bad. Ortega still looks really good, so I think Ortega's on for a top 5 comfortably. And then I'm right off the back of that sitting in 9th place as well right now. I'm going to use Ward to bring this forward as far as I can. I want to try to set a tempo that's going to be hard to match. We are seeing 1 rider go clear of that, but we are seeing a couple riders off the back. I think I'm going to take the back seat on this one and take second wheel and see what happens with that. Ooh, Pavlov can bridge the gap and get back up here. That's a good thing. Okay, so we have 1 rider, 1 single escape rider who's only a single node ahead of us. And then I have, I think, all 4 of my riders in the next 6 on the road. So sitting 2nd through 7th right now. Wow. Yes, Pavlov is here. Gosh, I'd love to use Pavlov right now if I can. So we'll bring him forward. We can't. He has no attack opportunity. So I'll have to follow for now. Okay, Ward cannot follow that move, but we will get him as far as we can. I can follow, but it's going to use all the attack energy I have left, and meanwhile this would only cost me 2. Let's follow. We're going to go here. Let that single breakaway rider go solo for a little bit. 8 chasing 1 now. Can we bring Pavlov forward this time? Yes, we can. Pavlov's the one who needs to be leading this thing. We'd actually be making up ground on Serrano if we did that. Alright, 2 riders have regained contact, but I'm sure it's been at a pretty hefty cost. So there's 10 of us chasing 1 now. And I've got all 4 riders in that group of 10. So potentially all 4 riders finishing in the top 10. We only have to beat 1 of the group in order to make that happen. Ward I'm keeping at the front. But now that I've finally got him up through the field, Pavlov can push forward and join the relay and push this thing along. Essentially take over that front duty. So we still have a shot at Serrano. Serrano all the way to here. Ward very close to it. Pavlov can match it. That's where we're going to try to bring the rest of the group. So sacrifice 1. Now we're into the top 10. Now there's no breakaway, and we begin the final climb in a fantastic position. Okay, we definitely want to get into the 4s here. For Pavlov, I think we want to get right to here. And the field splits, and that is just before the top. So yes, this is the perfect place to be. Dang, Ortega could almost get off of this thing. Should I make the move? Or save it for the final run? I mean, that gets you right before. Push out 5 nodes with only a difference of 2. That's +3 compared to everybody else. We'd be able to still do a pretty big attack on the next one. Let's do it. See what happens. 2 riders go clear, and we are into the lead. And Ward still not in a bad place. We lead this race. We lead this race right now as we head for the finish line. Ortega, is that going to be enough? Max attack 4 and 6, so he's going to get 10. Plus the 2 free nodes. 18.23. How does that do in the finish? Right now, it's enough for the lead over Serrano. So he has the lead over Serrano. Pavlov is going to get in a pretty strong position here as well. Currently 3rd place. But we're going to see that change. I can go a little bit further into 4th place. Pavlov now 5th. Can I push him further up? Yes, I can. Into 3rd. No, that's going to slip down. Others pushing. What? I didn't see where we're at. Ortega has done it. Ortega has won. Our others slip further back, but Ortega has won the race. We've claimed a victory. This is going to be worth a huge amount of points. This is fantastic. Oh my goodness. That move at the right time made a difference. You better believe it. Ortega with the win. Duval, Serrano rounding out the podium. I hang on for 7th place. Pavlov is 9th. And Christopher Ward is 10th. I get all 4 of them inside the top 10. Of course, only Ortega in the exceptional position. But all 4 riders in the top 10 and the overall victory. Holy crap, what a day. 270 points. 218 in terms of prestige, I believe. That brings our overall performance for the year to 400. We've done it. 334 plus has been achieved in the penultimate race of the season. Yes, that last race is going to be relaxing. We do not have to worry about it. We have succeeded on the back of soon to retire Iker Ortega, who will pick up the reins. Difficult to say. You would think my character is going to continue building and become that guy, but is not currently that guy. one level behind though. We'll hit level 5. We could turn him into a double mountain climber, I think, at that point. So that's something. That's something. I mean, we could go off of that, and there is some quality otherwise, but the attacking is a bit of an issue for my character, so we might have to work on addressing that. Give a little more attack energy, or max attack, something along those lines. We'll figure that out. But yes, we have done it. We've come away with victory in the penultimate race, our first. I'm super stoked about that. Whew. Okay. Let's go ahead and call that an episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.